Good morning, good morning, good morning. What a wonderful Thursday morning. Welcome to the Sports Update Show. I'm Vic here on Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I hope you had a wonderful evening and I hope you're going to have a great day today. All is well, all is well. Been checking you guys out in the chat. No, I'm not going to go on a rant. I didn't even watch the game. I watched the highlights or the lowlights, whatever you want to do. Don't worry, I'm all calm. Our topics out there to see. Don't forget, we're on our way to 64,000. So keep on liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Become members. All is good. Let's start with some football, and we'll start with the Spanish league. Celta Vigo and Real Betis drew 1-1. It's time Real Betis go sign Anthony so that we can get him off our books. 30 million, you can have him, no problem. Then in the German Cup, a tight one there. Wehen Wiesbaden took Munich to the edge. Bayern Munich did come through. Harry Kane, obviously the man of the match once again. So Bayern Munich through to the German Cup, 3-2 there. Then we move on. Let's do it like that. We'll do it like that. The Champions League qualifying. Karabakh lost out to Fenerbahce last night, but Karabakh did go through on aggregate. Benfica through after they beat Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho's team. Club Brugge thrashed, destroyed, annihilated. Haggist, Glasgow Rangers 6-0, 9-1 on aggregate. What is wrong with Scottish football? Celtic out, Rangers out. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. And then Copenhagen. Vernon Ryan did that one yesterday live. Copenhagen 2-0. Win over Basel, I think deservedly so. I would have liked Basel to be through, could have been quite interesting. But Copenhagen make it through to the group stages for the second year running. And FC Basel, auf Wiedersehen. There you go. Then English Carabao Cup. Fulham beat Bristol City 2-0. Brighton and Hove Albion took care of business against Oxford United 6-0. Everton beat Mansfield Town 2-0. Grimsby drew against Man United 2-2, and Grimsby won 12-11 on penalty shooting. I don't really give it, honestly, I don't give a shit about the Carabao Cup. Because I'll be quite honest with you, let's take that away. Look, we know Man United are jackasses at the moment. But, everybody went on a rant. Oh, no, yes, I want him out of the club. But Matheus Cunha's penalty was a disgrace. We were 4-3 up on penalties, it was 4-4. Last penalty, Cunha could have put it in. We thought he could do a little Panenka or something like that. So, don't always just, it's not always to blame on the goalkeeper. Yes, he made a horrendous mistake, but United came back to 2-2, should have won on penalties. They didn't win. And the good thing is, everybody always says, when you win the Carabao Cup, every other team in the league says, yeah, but it's not a real trophy. It's the Carabao Cup. It's the League Cup. When you fall out, it's like, oh, what a big disgrace. I mean, decide what you want. I don't give a shit about the Carabao Cup. For me, that's not even a competition. What kind of competition is that half the teams are in, the other half are exempted until the third round? That makes no sense for me. But United is out. They should have won it. They didn't win it. And now they can concentrate on trying to beat Burnley on the weekend, because that's what's up next. So, no rants for me this morning, Life is too short. Then let's move into something that's close to High Life's heart. And that is the WNBA. The Aces beat the Dream 81-75. And the Suns beat the Wings 101-95. Now, this Connecticut Sun, I don't understand this team. They dropped out of the playoffs. I'll show you that in a second. And since they're out of the playoffs, they've won every game. There you go. I mean, they were something like 5. They won the last 4 out of the last 5. But check here you go. Check the tables. I will quickly check the chat. Isa's in the chat as well. I know she's on the train this morning. I'm just going to, because I haven't got the chat up on the computer. I put it up on my phone. But as you can see, the Lynx and the Aces are through. They are in the playoffs. The Connecticut Sun, the Chicago Sky, and the Dallas Wings, they are out. So look, I think I think the playoffs could look like it is right now, Meaning Minnesota would take on Seattle, the Aces would take on the Valkyries, the Dream and the Fever would battle it, and the Mercury and the Liberty. But more into that next week, because at the end of next week we should have the playoffs. Then there was Major League Baseball and a hell of a lot of baseball. The Tigers Athletics game is always a little bit late, but we'll have a quick look on the internet to see if it is done and dusted. I will let you know right now. There you go. There we go. We'll have to have a look. That's that was the athletics game. We will see. Looks like it's finished, so that'll be at the bottom of the thing. Ooh, okay, all right. I got that one. Okay, so let's start. The Twins and the Blue Jays in a tight one. 8-9 for the Blue Jays. The Phillies got blanked by the Mets, 6-love. The Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 3-2. Surprise, the Brewers, one of the top teams. The Kansas City Royals thrashed the Chicago White Sox 12-1. The Pirates beat the Cardinals 2-1. The Angels lost to the Texas Rangers 3-20. What a high-scoring game. The Texas Rangers went off there. The Cubs lost to the Giants 3-12. And the Astros beat the Rockies 4-0. The Padres lost to the Mariners 3-4. I can tell you that, let me just get it right. Not that I put the wrong team as the winner. There you go. That the Oakland Athletics smashed the Detroit Tigers 7-0. The Reds lost to the Dodgers 1-5. The Red Sox keep on winning. They beat the Orioles 3-2. The Braves beat the Marlins 12-1. The Rays lost to the Guardians 3-4. And the Yankees, they're keeping pace there with the Red Sox. They beat the Nationals 11-2. So let's have a look at the tables there. We'll start with the American League. And there are the Blue Jays, the Tigers, and the Red Sox. The Red Sox are now not even in a wild card position anymore. They are in the playoffs at the moment, followed by Houston and the Yankees and Seattle. That is a tight race there. I mean, few games still to go. That can all... I wouldn't count out the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals right now. I don't think Cleveland have got enough to do it, but it looks interesting there. It looks very interesting there in the American League. Then we move to that National League. Milwaukee Brewers comfortably out in front ahead of the Dodgers and the Phillies. Wild card spots for the Cubs, the Padres, and the Mets at the moment. The only team in baseball that's officially eliminated from the playoffs is that crap little team from Colorado there in Denver, the Colorado Rockies. Lay off the weed, most probably, it's legalized there. They must probably, out of their bloody minds. Then a little bit of NFL news. Rashid Rice, the wide receiver there from the Kansas City Chiefs, has been suspended for 6 games, violating the NFL conduct policy. That's all I've got to say about that, the conduct policy. Let's put it this way. This probably just a fucking jackass again. 6 games. So he's going to miss the first 6 games of the season. That'll hurt the Kansas City Chiefs. Don't forget to check out our video. Came out yesterday, Premier League predictions. I need to start upping my game. I'm actually a little bit like the Man United of predictions at the moment. So, I'm doing an Andre Onana on the predictions. I need to start upping my game there. So let's see if I can get some points this weekend. Then I thought I'd give you some information. Hey, about 2 weeks away, and then the Grand Sumo tournament starts there in Tokyo. I know Vern is going to be excited for that, so he will update you on all of that, don't worry. Then we move into tennis. And there were some games last night, and there was a little bit of animosity there yesterday as well in some of the games. But Vern, your favorite, Aryna Sabalenka, she is through. Jessica Pegula of the USA, the number 4, is through as well. So number 1, number 4 is through. But the 7th seed, Jasmine Paulina, she's through as well. Mirja Andreeva came through. The only seed that I see, well, the only 2 seeds that didn't make it was Belinda Bencic and Ludmila Samsonova. They both got knocked out. Otherwise, all the seeds came through. Rabinkina still in there. Emma Navarro still in there. The file team was crap, not just Onana. No, of course the whole team was crap, man. That's just the bottom line. Then some more. There you go. That game between Ostapenko and Townsend. Now, isn't this so fucking typical of the media? Ostapenko and Townsend had a few words off the game. Ostapenko said, "You're not very intelligent. because she didn't like the way that she was handled in the game. Townsend had a net roll and didn't apologize, which is kind of etiquette in tennis. And after the game, the media, because Townsend is a African American, was she racist to South Africa? Townsend said, no. Why does the media, why does automatically when a white person says to a black person, I don't like the way you played, it's racist? Come on, get off this racist card. I mean, everything is racist or sexist or misogynistic or load of crap. There are arseholes and there are not arseholes. If I call you an arsehole, it doesn't mean, and you got a different skin color to me, doesn't mean I'm a racist. Leylah Fernandez, she came through as well. Mertens came through. Vondrousova is through. Buska is through. Azarenka, she's through as well. And Emma Raducanu, the love of the British, is through as well. So looking interesting. The tournament starting to hot up really nicely. Can Emma Raducanu go on a run like she did a few years ago? Then with the men, Alcaraz, he just destroyed Bellucci. The South African Harris is out, lost to Taylor Fritz. Ben Sheldon came through. Novak Djokovic came through in 4 sets. Jan-Lennart Struff is knocked off number 11 seed Helge Rune. Casper Ruud also out. The Scandinavians taking a bit of a battering here today. Who else there? Francis Taifu came through as well. I like him a lot. Vern likes Sabalenka, we know that. Then the second half there, check it out. The Swiss kid, Jerome Kim, came through, knocked off the number 30 seed Brendan Nakashima. Who else is still in the tournament? Cam Norrie came through. Manarino is still in there. So looking good. Now it starts to get interesting when the first weekend starts. Then we'll start seeing. Don't forget our DEFCON rugby show today with moi on my own. Vern's not around, so we'll be doing that. And I'll just add that at the bottom there. And then later this evening, a big game in basketball. Join us for that. 8:15 Central European time. It's going to be Italy against Greece. Danilo Gallinari against Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jeez, I'm getting good at that name, man. Antetokounmpo. I hope all our Greek fans and Italian fans will be in there. That should be an epic battle. I think it's going to be very tight. So that was kind of our show for today. Short but sweet. The sweet part is here. The short part is Vern. There you go. Hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy. And I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Same time, same place. Otherwise, join me at 5 o'clock Central European time for the DEFCON Rugby Show. And 8:15, join me and Vern for the basketball. There you go. So you guys have a great day and see you later. Ciao, ciao.